I believe that this is not a move going to the Jets that's going to help Aaron Rodgers get closer to winning his second Super Bowl. Let me explain why. In the NFC, I believe that Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the NFC. Outside of Jalen Hurts, who else would you consider an elite quarterback in the NFC? And on top of that, in the NFC, I believe that the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers and maybe the New Orleans Saints, now that they have Derek Carr in the mix. You could throw Dallas in there, but Dak Prescott is so inconsistent. I don't know if I can say that the Dallas Cowboys are one of the favorites in the NFC. But either way, I think the road to prosperity and the road to the Super Bowl is easier in the NFC than it is in the AFC. In the AFC, it's a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet. You got to go through Trevor Lawrence, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. If you want to win another Super Bowl, Aaron, going to the New York Jets is going to decrease your chances of being able to win another Super Bowl. And I'm not saying I want Aaron to stay in Green Bay because I've been on record saying that it's time for the Packers to move on from Aaron Rodgers. It's time. It's time because Aaron Rodgers, he's become more trouble than he's worth. And I think it's time to move in a different direction. And last year, statistically, Aaron Rodgers had one of his worst seasons from a stat standpoint. Last year, he had only 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 3,695 passing yards. He completed 65% of his passes. And according to Aaron Rodgers' standards, that's a down season for him. Other quarterbacks would love to have a season like Aaron Rodgers had this previous year. But for him, that's a down year. So I think when it comes to for Aaron Rodgers, I think for him to get back to another Super Bowl, if I was him, I would rather it be in the NFC than the AFC. I think the AFC is going to be tough. And in the AFC East alone, I'm not sure that the New York Jets are better than the Buffalo Bills. Do I believe that Aaron Rodgers is still an elite quarterback? I do believe Aaron Rodgers is still an elite quarterback. Like I don't want Aaron Rodgers out of Green Bay because I don't believe he can play anymore. I want Aaron Rodgers out of Green Bay because all the chatter and the off the field press conferences and him being a diva, it's not worth it if you're not getting to the Super Bowl and winning Super Bowls. That's why I want him out of Green Bay. I'm tired of being held hostage by Aaron Rodgers as a Packers fan. And I know other Packer fans feel the same way. And it seems like General Manager Brian Gutekunst of the Packers and Mark Murphy, they're feeling the same way. They're tired of being held hostage by Aaron Rodgers. Every year we get to this point of the year and Aaron Rodgers is contemplating retirement and he got to go into these darkness retreats and doesn't know if he wants to play anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. If you can't commit to the Packers over the next 3 years and commit in the offseason, I don't want you a part of the Green Bay Packers organization anymore. I don't. We've seen other quarterbacks who have lost great receivers and they won NFL MVP. Patrick Mahomes did it. Patrick Mahomes last year lost Tyreek Hill, and Patrick Mahomes attended OTAs last offseason. Aaron Rodgers doesn't attend OTAs. He doesn't attend OTAs. Aaron Rodgers doesn't show up until he has to show up, and that is in training camp in August. So that's the reason why I want Aaron Rodgers out of Green Bay. I still believe Aaron Rodgers is an elite quarterback. I'm hearing a lot of people, NFL analysts, NFL insiders, they don't believe Aaron Rodgers can play anymore. And I think that's crazy. The man just won back-to-back NFL MVPs in 2020 and in 2021. He had like 80-something touchdowns and 9 interceptions in those 2 MVP seasons combined. The man didn't even throw 10 interceptions in those 2 years when he won NFL MVP over the last few years. So I still think Aaron Rodgers can play, but I just don't want all the extra that comes with Aaron Rodgers moving forward. And again, if I'm him, I think he's going to make the Jets significantly better. And I do believe that they are a playoff team in the AFC. I don't know if they're better than the Buffalo Bills or even the Miami Dolphins, but I think they're a playoff team in the AFC with Aaron Rodgers under center. But I believe that when you get into the NFL playoffs in the AFC, it's just a gauntlet. It's going to be difficult.